About a year ago now, I made a Zelda Timeline video. However, I no longer agree with that video, and there's been a new Zelda game released since then, so it's time for an update. Spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom. Starting out, we have Skyward Sword. In this game, Demise curses Link and Zelda, which is the reason they keep on reincarnating. Now, in order for my timeline to work, I'm going to say this curse also means there can be multiple incarnations of Ganondorf. I mean, between Four Swords Adventures, Ocarina of Time, and Tears of the Kingdom, we have 3 different backstories for Ganondorf that are incompatible with each other, so I think it's safe to say that there can be multiple incarnations of Ganondorf. After Skyward Sword, Link and Zelda descend to the surface and found the first Hyrule Kingdom. At the time of its release, Four Swords was meant to be the earliest in the series, which means the next 2 games in the timeline are Minish Cap and Four Swords. Next is Ocarina of Time, which creates the timeline split between the adult timeline and the child timeline. In the adult timeline, we have Wind Waker. In Wind Waker, the Master Sword is buried underwater, meaning any game with the Master Sword in it, or any game related to one with the Master Sword, has to take place in the child timeline. After Wind Waker are of course its 2 sequels, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Meanwhile, in the child timeline, we have Majora's Mask following Link from Ocarina of Time, and then Twilight Princess, which follows his ancestor. After Twilight Princess, the first imprisoning war occurs. This has to be here because we can enter the Dark World in the next 2 games in the timeline, Four Swords Adventures and A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past is after Twilight Princess because of the whole Master Sword thing. Four Swords Adventures is here because it's strongly implied to be a prequel to A Link to the Past. Evidence for this includes the origins of the Quake and Bombos medallions, the fact they share 3 of the same dungeons, and Four Swords Adventures showing us how the swamp in A Link to the Past was created. Real quick, remember to like the video if you're enjoying it, and subscribe for more series. So after Four Swords Adventures is A Link to the Past, followed by the 2 Oracle games and Link's Awakening. We know that Link's Awakening was meant to be a sequel to A Link to the Past, and the ending of the Oracle games implies that they're prequels to Link's Awakening. However, Zelda doesn't recognize Link in the Oracle games, so these can't be the same Link, right? Well, at the end of A Link to the Past, Link seemingly removed Ganon's influence on the world, with Link's uncle and the King of Hyrule being revived and the Dark World characters being returned to the Light World, so it might have removed or altered everyone's memories of A Link to the Past as well. After Link's Awakening is A Link Between Worlds. It has a nearly identical overworld to the one in Link to the Past and is known as Link to the Past 2 in Japan, so it almost definitely takes place next. Nintendo says Triforce Heroes takes place after Link Between Worlds with the same Link. There's just not really a better place to put it, so that happens next. Following Triforce Heroes is the original 2 Zelda games. We know from A Link to the Past's box art that they occur after A Link to the Past, and probably A Link Between Worlds by extension considering how similar that game is to A Link to the Past. By the time of Zelda 1 and 2, Hyrule is considered a small kingdom, with many people resorting to living in caves, so it probably falls apart at some point, which would then explain how it is founded in the backstory of Tears of the Kingdom. A new Ganondorf then attacks, thus causing the second imprisoning war. And so we have Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which both take place many years after the second founding of Hyrule. Leave a comment down below with your interpretation of the Zelda timeline. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye!